Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And Kkkk pulls off a sensational save. Now it's Bale. Bale puts the ball in. Defending of the desperate variety. And they're quick to get it back. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. He's one-on-one! Decent chance! It's loose now, and one more try! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Nigeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ronaldinho. Messi. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, nice touch. Now the ball in. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And we have our very first corner. Adriano! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adriano stood his ground strongly. It's a good-looking delivery. Keeper has taken decisive action. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, this looks sharp.
Flamengo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi. No way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Look at the space here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Bale gets across to intercept that. That's Vieira. Pirlo. And here's Zico. Pirlo. Messi. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Quality ball. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, really well played.
Plays it across. So, third corner of the game. Ronaldinho goes short. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ball driven towards the far post. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Lobbed in behind. Messi. Roberto Carlos. Pull it. That's an excellent interception. Kkkk is there to clear. And he shoots! 5 minutes till the break. Pirlo. Nigeria are looking to break at pace. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. It's Roberto Carlos!
Carlos made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Roberto Carlos. Kkkk gets into some space. That is lovely. And this is Ronaldinho. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. And he was quick to react. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 10.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Thuram simply refused to be outdone there. Flamengo, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, that's a very decent... Great chance! Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Haaland. Ronaldinho. Davids. And it's Ronaldinho. A probing pass. He's picked his way through.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Haaland does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bale attempts a clearance. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Del Piero is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ronaldinho. He is through here. He's under a lot of pressure there. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's got his cross in. And he's chosen to go back. Oh, perfectly measured that. Flamengo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Played out to the left flank. Goes for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Substituição.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's worked it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now, can they get it back? So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Can he get onto this? That is a brilliant interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Pato. Skillfully cut out. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Haaland. Played out to the right. Now the delivery. And that's the keeper's ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's in a great position here. Knocks it into space.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, no, that was never going to make it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's intervened well there. Well, that has not gone well. Out for a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. All the way back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. They get a throw in. Flamengo have it back and can go again. Kkkk. And here's Del Piero. And he's cut it out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Played back in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And time is up. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Mbappe. He is just caressing the... He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Ronaldinho. Nigeria have reclaimed it. Spread it left. Ball driven. He's got tall! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it. And he gave the keeper little opportunity.
So, a breakthrough already. Adriano, nicely spread. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rafael Varane. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Hullet. Oh, what a ball! Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
He rises! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Well, that is one way to stop him. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Vieira. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
Flamengo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's gone for a throw-in. And here's Pirlo. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball climbs up big. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Zico certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, it's come to nothing. And here's Zico. Pirlo. Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. Flamengo are behind here despite their domination of possession. Hullet. And the shot! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Leicester spots it and intercepts. Ronaldinho, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And Messi! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nigeria look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Pirlo. Adriano has found the net here, of course. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pirlo. Now, can they get him away? Ronaldinho. Davids is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And he's running through. Great ball, and he's in. Great chance! It's a loose ball. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That is ended up in no man's land.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Pirlo. Adriano. Pirlo. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de...
So we're into the second 45. Flamengo come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably...
Mbappe! Oh, it rattles the bar. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pinged towards the front line. And here's Messi. Mbappe. Now it's Pirlo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pirlo. Pirlo ploughing through the middle. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Messi. Threads one in. That's good play. Roberto Carlos delivers. In again. Bale clears it away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Adriano. Somewhat off target. And he's picked out the run. Chance! Goal! Flamengo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this...
Big chance! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's beautifully weighted. Mbappe gets into some space. He has a look up. And it's played in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Forwards and with intent. Flamengo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that. Can he finish? They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Nigeria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mbappe! Flamengo are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Can he get on the end? Oh, shooting chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. 5 minutes left on the clock. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. And it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Davids. Good take, and is he in? He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Thuram has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
And this is the big chance. And that's a... Mbappe! And that was very necessary. Vieira. Turan. That is lovely. There's the shot! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now...
And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now that looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Varane wins the duel this time. He won't be happy with that one. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter. And
It's Zico! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Roberto Carlos plays it long. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. And now the breakaway. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Pirlo. Quality ball. Messi. He can run onto that. He has found the way through. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he welcomes it in. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Van Dijk is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Pirlo stood up well to him there. Messi puts his foot on the gas. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great ball and chance! Oh, it's come loose. Not the most accurate pass. And it's made its way to him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Ronaldinho. Messi. Now there's a fight. Mbappe! And it's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Nigeria have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, good take in a good area. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. Flamengo have got it back, and they'll have another go. Thinks about the shot.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Knocks it into space. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Tries to play it through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And that certainly packed a punch. And we have our very first corner. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a lovely pass. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. He gets big. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Davids.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Decent progress down the left. Plays it across. Van der Sar claims it, safe hands. And it's played forward, rolls it backwards.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Driving on and making good progress.
Whatever happens, that's...
Can he finish? And Czech pulls up. That could... In he goes again! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Senhoras e senhores, tenham a gentileza de remover os carros estacionados na rua em frente ao estádio. Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 10.
That gets things going for the second half.
Para a entrada de
Flamengo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Messi really has the
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Flamengo different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Messi. Oh, this is a terrific... And the shot! He's scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal.
And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Flamengo have their second corner now. Varane clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Ronaldinho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Ronaldinho. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ronaldinho. No, that's been intercepted. Just about up to the hour now. Neymar. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. That's good running with the ball. Roberto Carlos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de substituição em andamento.
Muscular approach does pay off here. He's found a way past. And this is Neymar. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Del Piero. Thuram. Great vision. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Neymar. And it's Salah. Out towards the flank. And the counter-attack is on here for Nigeria. Messi. Zico. No, it's come to nothing.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Davids. Now, can they get him away? Zico. And a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Vieira. Knocks it out wide. Played in. Header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
I could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
That's been cut out. Well played. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. This looks promising. Roberto Carlos, and he whips in across. And that's the keeper's ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Neymar. And this is Del Piero. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's been shot, surely! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Terrific header! Elects to cross. He's got tall. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mohamed Salah is offering a right smile there.
Nigeria clearly now in lead preservation mode. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Goes for a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And he's intervened well there. Salah. Yeah. Messi.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Ronaldo. He's found a way through. Good read, needed to be. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Messi. Always onto this. And no, that was never going to make it. And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. Your final thoughts?